So we already found out what happened to Link. And we did all of those temples to unlock the Temple of Time for Zelda. So let's see what's happening. I'm wondering the same thing he is. What will she do to his arm? I have no idea what's happening. Recall. Reverse an object's movement until it goes back to where it was. You can stop the reverse movement at any time. Recall. The ability to reverse the movement of an object through time. And Zelda has vanished as well. What you just saw, it's a mystery even to me. Perhaps it was a sort of echo, one that reflects her sheer will. That you've now been given this ability, no doubt, it will prove important. So if I'm reversing, that means these are the only hearts I have, so I gotta make it work. This door stands as a test of your own overall vitality. You remain in a weakened state. You're not yet strong enough to open it. But there is one more shrine on this island. There you can get another blessing. If you add that to the other blessings you received at shrines and offer them all to the goddess, you might just find your way forward after all. Let me see the pure pad. The pure pad lets you travel to certain places instantly. Now, see all of the blue marks on your map? You can travel instantly to any of them. I'd suggest the one at the bottom of your map. Use the travel function to reach that area quickly. You'll find the last of this island's shrines around there somewhere. We're traveling on the map. Of course I didn't make that jump. Okay, this is important. Because part of me is also now trying to get used to flipping the controls. Depending on what time it is. Okay, I think I understand. You have conquered the shrines and claimed their blessings of light. Lights of blessing. Yeah, same thing. In exchange for 4 lights of blessing, I will grant you power. So my health has increased by 1. Go bring peace to the world. Now I should be able to open the door.
Ah, good. I see you have managed to open the door. You haven't fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. You were almost beyond saving. By visiting the shrines and receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruption's effects. Though our time together has been brief, I am so happy that we finally met. You are exactly as Zelda said. I've done everything I can for her. Now it is up to you.
It only temporarily takes my health. Now to figure out... Okay, that doesn't work. Oh. This may work. So we're in 2 different time periods. I'm gonna need that back. Put it back on the table.
Link. Link. You must find me.
I mean, what do you want me to do? Well, here we go. Link? Mr. Link? Is that really you? Where have you been? No one's seen you or Princess Zelda since you went under the castle to investigate the gloom. And that's when the castle rose into the air. Everyone's been so worried about both of you. Pyrrha has barely slept. She's been trying to figure out where you two went. At the moment, Pyrrha should be in the building with the telescope. Please hurry there now. She'll want to know that you're alright. And we're in Lookout Landing. Is this her?
What?
No. That hair, those eyes. Doc.
Oh.
Dr. Pyrrha. The swordsman. The swordsman has returned.
Okay. Now where have you been? Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey. That looks interesting. Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
I think she was a baby in the last game. Or old woman, I can't remember.
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Pura Pad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice, and find your way here. What?
Then?
What?
Are you saying you came from up there? This Rauru you met, I think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense yet. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle must be related to the upheaval. The castle rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow.
Ah,
And then there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard Princess speak, right? And she gave you a clear message to find her. If that truly was the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link. But I need you to meet with the search party up by Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you too. The captain in charge of the search is named Haz. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
yes.
I know that mummy may still be lurking somewhere around there, which is concerning to say the least, but we may have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I'm counting on you, Linky. That's weird to say. Yeah, that's what she looked like in the last game. Okay, so Pura, head of the Lookout Landing, the highest authority on ancient technology. She has served Princess Zelda's family for so much of her life and has worked with the princess to research the Zonai civilization. Most recently, they started an investigation into the outbreak of gloom. She has used herself as a test subject in her experiments. Despite being over a century in age, she reversed her aging to the extreme and actually looked like a child not too long ago. Yeah, so I knew I wasn't crazy. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Blink, is that you? You're alive? And all in one piece, it looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief. Hang on, you're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search? I see. Maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I'm relieved to see you come here and help us out though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Captain, it's Princess Zelda. Princess Zelda? She's safe? No, don't trust that. Wait, what? You saw that too, Link? You saw Princess Zelda turn into light, fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? Or turn into light, right? Oh, so you're just gonna ignore that part after the fact? Oh, okay. We need to let Pura know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Pura about what happened here as soon as possible. Well, I can make it as soon as possible if you gave me a horse. Link, well, did you find anything?
What?
You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle, and then she transformed into light and flew off? I've gotta say, your stories always are so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts to dig into the upheaval, for now at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as we look around. Oh yeah, you've still got the pure pad, right? Can I see it for a sec? It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map, aha. At least I'm not the only one. Oh, right. I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel points need tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldier who's watching over everything from the center, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothes for your travels, I'm kind of broke. You should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know. If I put this here, then this goes there. No, that's not quite right. That should do it. Hey Link, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey!
Does that mean they all work?
Oh!
All of the Skyview towers have now been activated. I mean, they're activated, but does that mean that I have to recalibrate each one of them? Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the pure pad over that terminal. Yeah, I gotta go to each one of them. Alright, the Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time instantly. Why didn't you do that when I was at the castle? The same is true for every Skyview tower you add to your Puripad. Impressive, right? But Skyview towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Puripad works with the Skyview tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, hmm? Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. So I have my first paraglider. This item, given to you by Pura, lets you ride the wind and glide through the sky. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now, it's time for our very first test launch. Our first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterward, alright? You'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. I don't know if I like where this is going. I think that was a little way too far. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. So how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Good. That map is crucial for our research. There are Skyview towers in every region in the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all.
Yes.
Right. Let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. The first report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Next is Eldin in the northeast. The Gerudo are reporting trouble in the southwest. And finally, the Lanayru to the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these four regions. I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hebra recently. That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, before I forget, Link. We've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings on in Hyrule than them. If you can find them near the entrance to Rito Village, if you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she could help out in some way. I'll be here directing a variety of investigations into the upheavals, many chasms, and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone, somewhere, might know what's happening to the princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or the other. This is actually a pretty calm game so far. I haven't got into anything like tough, I guess. Not yet. Just regular enemies. Don't have all the powers. And my dual shield. This is gonna last forever.